Hey there, toy collector friends and Doctor Who fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that is the time-travelling toy collector, and today we're looking at something a little bit different. We're on the brink of having a new season of Doctor Who airing with the 15th Doctor, and here we have my 15th Doctor Vortex edition figure out from the mothballs. By way of anticipation of the new series, but also because I'm showing off this. This is an absolutely fantastic diorama that I received from Collect and Customise. Now, there's no contractual obligation for me to talk about this, but I did say when I received them that I would be, because I bought more than one for another TARDIS as well, and there are some new ones in the pipeline as well for coming out in April. Which I would absolutely be jumping on as soon as they're available to purchase. But to be honest, I wasn't too sure what to expect. I've seen some dioramas in the past, and they haven't always really, shall we say, excited me or enticed me to purchase them. These were almost an immediate purchase. To be fair, I actually thought that I had missed the boat. I thought there was a number of them, and to be fair, there is a limited number of them, but I thought that I'd missed the boat completely. It was only when I went on and checked, just in case, that I discovered there were some left. So if you are at all interested in this, then please do go and check out Collect and Customise on eBay, and you'll be able to pick, hopefully, if there's any left, some of these up. I think they're 3D printed, but I'll show you sort of the construction of it momentarily. But it is wonderful. Currently, my sort of Doctor Who figures display consists of the various 15 Doctors with all the TARDIS exteriors from character options behind them. I also have a range of the other figures there as well, but predominantly it's the figures with the TARDISes and the TARDIS consoles that I collect previously from Hero Collector, hopefully moving forwards from the likes of Master Replica. But I've always struggled with wanting to have some kind of display diorama or something that just elevates these things a little bit more. And so when I saw these, I thought, I'm going to have a look. And I did. And oh my goodness me, they are absolutely brilliant. And I hope I'm not doing a sort of disservice by saying this. They are, in many respects, quite simplistic, but I don't mean that at all disrespectfully. I mean that from a put it together point of view. When it arrives, it's flat packed, but you just assemble it in one very easy step, and the effect that you get is thoroughly inspiring. It inspires me to start using it for all manner of other photography type stuff, but it's brilliant. And I think you can see here, it looks really good. It looks like those doors are going to open. Spoilers, they don't. It looks like you've got lighting in the police box area there. Spoiler, you don't. It looks like there's a bit of depth to it. Spoiler, there isn't really. There's a tiny bit, but not a huge amount. But I think this just looks great. And when you add in you know, any of the sort of Doctor Who figures to this, I'm just going to pop Shooty over here for a little bit, then you're going to have an elevated space to demonstrate and present your figures. As I said, I will show you the construction of it. It's very lightweight. There's something got into one of the roundels there. I think it's just dust. So we have all of this is plastic. I think it's plastic, so I think this is where it's been 3D printed, as it is there. And then in the middle here, this is two-dimensional. It doesn't necessarily look it from head on, but it is. It's if you like, it's sort of a reverse sticker, which gives us the impression we're looking at that door there. But all of this is three-dimensional. We also have the floor here, and there's another sticker here, which sort of almost looks like a welcome mat. But the construction, so the base looks like this. It's perfectly flat. The reverse, there is the Collect and Customise, that's their logo. Very nice it is too. That's the reverse side. So this is what you don't see. And it just clips. It just clips effortlessly together. I'll just show you that as I take it apart. So there you go. It's simple groove, tongue and groove into place, both sides. I'm now regretting doing that. There we go. Press it down, in, and Bob's your uncle. There is your freestanding 15th Doctor's doorway from the TARDIS. And again, you know, you can even angle it, and the doors still still give off that sense. I mean, even if you look at the if you take a look at the windows there, there's a detailing on the window panes, just sort of if you're looking here, that really makes it look like they are those sort of, it is that sort of glass, opaque glass. And I think it's a really fantastic job. So I'm super impressed. So again, you know, you take your wildly articulated Vortex edition 15th Doctor, or any other the figures that you might have, and what a fantastic display. And it's nicely done, so that you could have, you know, you could have the 15th Doctor this side and Ruby Sunday this side. You know, there is no end to the display opportunities and potential that you've got here. So I think, all in all, I think this is it's a really great. Yes, this is not designed to show up his shortcomings in standing up. Wallop. But yeah, I think it's a really great display piece. And you know, as I say, there's no sort of contractual obligation. I just said, when they were sent out to me, I said, I hope you don't mind if I use them on my channel, because I think they look great, and Create and Customise were very happy for me to do so. So you know, feel free, please, to go and check them out on eBay. They're also on Instagram if you want to see some of their other stuff. They also have done some, I think, like sonic screwdriver stands in the design of a TARDIS interior. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who do these, and funnily enough, I was looking earlier and I came across a couple of other ones, but they were mostly just walls. So, which is great, you know, but I kind of like this, because this is a bit more, there's just a bit more dynamic about it being the doorway. And so I understand from what I've seen on their Instagram that there are a couple of additional doorways that are currently being planned. I think it's the sort of 5th, 6th, 7th Doctor doorway, and also the 4th Doctor's secondary control room. I think, I'm pretty sure I'm right, those are the two that are currently being developed as we stand here in March 2025. But I'm thrilled to have picked this up. I very much look forward to what other interiors may await us down the line from Collect and Customise. I have got an additional one, which I wouldn't say I was hesitant to purchase them. It was more a case of, is it going to look as good as it looks in their photographs? Because we can all do stuff to our photographs to make them look better. And it is, I'll tell you now, it's the 13th Doctor's doorway from their TARDIS. And again, in hand, it looks incredible. And I will be posting a video of that quite soon. So keep an eye out for that. In fact, if you've enjoyed looking at this, and I hope you have, because I think it's a wonderful piece of work, then please drop a like for the video. And again, if you could drop a subscription to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video, then not only is it completely free and there's no obligation to watch all of the content, but you're really helping this channel. And it also helps me get to my next subscriber milestone, which of course is hugely beneficial to my self-esteem. I'm saying self-esteem rather than ego, because I'm making that conscious choice. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think this is great? I mean, they're not expensive. I mean, there's no recommended retail price, so I'm not going to say what I paid, just in case, because of material costs, etc. Collect and Customise need to adjust their costs, especially if they're going to start making more. I don't want to sort of dictate their price, because once this video is out there, it's locked in. And of course prices can change depending on the cost of materials, etc, etc. But I will say it wasn't particularly expensive, certainly not for the impact that it has. So I would encourage you to go out there and have a look, and stay tuned a little while in the future, but not too far in the future, and I'll be showing off the 13th Doctor's TARDIS interior door as well, because you'll see, I hope you'll see just how incredible the work is that's gone into it, and how effective it is in terms of displaying figures. So I look forward to many more of these, and I may well go back and get a sonic screwdriver display case as well if I'm feeling a bit flush. They've also got a Dalek display, which is slightly more expensive, but then there's a bit more involved in what comes with that. It's like the interior of one of their ships, and again it holds 2 Daleks, so it's a bit of a slightly different sort of design, but again it's hooking me in, so I'm very close to just ordering it. So let me know what you think. Is this the sort of thing you'd like? Would you like to see more of these? Are you surprised that we don't get this sort of thing from Character Options or other manufacturers? Because I think it's brilliant. I think it really elevates the opportunities to post our figures, etc. So I'd very much like to see more of this moving forwards. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below if this is the sort of thing you're after. Please feel free to go and check out Collect and Customise, and if you do, please let them know that you saw it on one of my videos. That would be absolutely fantastic, just because, you know, what a wonderful community we can all be online. Anyway, you take care. Thank you very much for spending the last 12 or 13 minutes with me. I've been the Triple TC, that's the Time Travelling Toy Collector. You have been a wonderful audience. This has been the 15th Doctor Vortex Edition, guesting in a video of the 15th Doctor, and I suppose the 14th Doctor as well to an extent, interior door of the TARDIS, as produced by Collect and Customise via their eBay shop. I very much look forward to seeing you in a future video, and it just remains for me to say that a thing of beauty really is a toy forever. Take care. Bye bye for now.